Cooking with Kaya is crumbling from the hate. I thought I already addressed this in a different video, but with the overwhelming hate Kaya has gotten recently, it leaves me no choice but to make this one. This post went viral on X of Kaya crying because of the hate. It says she got emotional and had to end her stream because of the hate she was getting.
All the hate and everything, like nothing affects me no more. Like it's like I have no feelings no more. All right, y'all, I'm finna just end for a little bit.
People at this point are starting to realize that their hate has gone a little bit too far. It's almost like they're making fun of someone, it's all fun and games, and then that person starts crying. You start to feel a little bit bad and maybe lighten up a little bit. I think it's interesting to see someone blow up, make a full-time income off influencing, and it's still not this glamorous life that people make it out to be. There are consequences for everything you do, good and bad. The good consequence of blowing up, you make a bunch of money. The bad consequence, haters get to you. And unfortunately for Kaya, this hate would show up in real life. She got hate from someone that she thought was a true friend. This post blew up saying Cooking with Kaya ended her stream after her friend gave her a nasty look and was secretly recording her while Kaya was talking about how bad her friends treated her.
Like I always get left out of stuff. Like if y'all had a group of friends and they all was matching graduation day and nobody told you about nothing, and one of the people was your best friend, y'all see what I'm talking about? Like nobody told me nothing. That's not like the whole main reason why though. Why are you doing that? Hold on, y'all. Like what?
I mean, getting this on camera is insane. I want you to imagine venting your feelings to a friend and finding out they were recording it the whole time. That is the ultimate betrayal. People in the comment section were appalled by this girl's behavior and says Kaya needs to get some real friends in her life. I've recently been put in a situation where this happened, and it is unreal where your mind goes in a matter of seconds when you feel betrayed by someone. Guys have been throwing themselves at Kaya since she blew up. And the more that guys throw themselves at Kaya, the more other girls see that and get upset. It's this vicious negative feedback loop where Kaya gets attention, guys throw themselves at her, and then girls hate on Kaya. But how are guys actually throwing themselves at Kaya? Let's take a look at what happened on Aiden Ross's stream. He set up an e-date with Cooking with Kaya with multiple eligible bachelors. And DDG, who is a famous YouTuber and now streams, he actually made $12 million last month, is showing off his money on camera and flexing his arms.
To the mic while we talking, that's disrespectful. Kaya, I'm sorry.
The question was like if I was to cook one day and the food was like dead ass nasty, how would you react to that?
I just feel like
in that moment.
Hey, Didi, could you put your shirt down? You're giving me a boner. Thank you. All right.
You might think, okay, he's on an e-date, he's, hitting his money spread, flexing his muscles. What's the big deal? DDG allegedly at this time had a girlfriend. He was doing all this on camera in front of Cooking with Kaya when he had a girlfriend.
I know my brother is secretly in a relationship. Is he in here? DDG? I know he's in.
Who's his girlfriend?
What makes this even worse is what happened before this date. When Cooking with Kaya initially went viral on the internet, DDG invited her over to cook dinner. The whole time, DDG was shooting his shot and Cooking with Kaya was totally curving him. The fact that you do this after is next level. To make things more interesting, when DDG was hanging out with the streamer Rampage Jackson, even he asked who's Kaya's type and if she would go for him.
Hey, that girl Cooking with Kaya, I saw you on TikTok with that chick right there. What's her name? Cooking with
Kaya?
Kaya, she like old head?
I don't know what her type is. She make great food though.
She make great food?
She can actually cook.
She can actually cook. You didn't get to know her that well?
Nah, not on that level.
Now, let's set the age gap aside between Cooking with Kaya and Rampage Jackson. By other women seeing this clip of Cooking with Kaya getting more attention from male. These quote unquote harmless interactions that people are having talking about Cooking with Kaya and kind of shooting her shot at her are help fueling the hate behind it. Maybe you could argue Cooking with Kaya gets her own hate because of the way she dances or acts when she actually films cooking videos. But I think you would agree if DDG or even Rampage Jackson didn't pursue Cooking with Kaya as hard, it wouldn't generate that much attention and hence wouldn't generate more hate towards Cooking with Kaya. For those wondering if every guy in the world has hots for Cooking with Kaya, this is how a W Mans handles Cooking with Kaya videos on TikTok.
You remember? And you was on the bottom bunk, And I wasn't being nosy, like I said. I was just like look down, and like whenever you was on TikTok and a bit came on your feed, you scroll.
Oh, I did not.
Cooking
with Skip.
Yeah, I know.
Cooking with Skip.
And I ain't want to get all your business.
Exactly. You just skip past the video. Now, I'm pretty sure everyone listening to this knows who Kai Cenat is. If you don't, he's probably the biggest streamer in the world, up there with iShowSpeed. But this interaction wouldn't generate hate towards Cooking with Kaya. In some ways, he's acknowledging her beauty. You know what I mean? He wouldn't have to scroll past it if it wasn't a temptation. It's hard for me to believe any girl would see this and hate Cooking with Kaya even more. It's just in those interactions that DDG and Rampage Jackson had with her. But I believe the hate will be worse as Cooking with Kaya grows. Maybe some of you are assuming Cooking with Kaya fell off because you haven't heard anything about her for a few months. Well, she was asked to be a professor at Kai Cenat's Streamer University.
Cooking with Kaya!
Hi, everybody. I am Professor Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. I will be the culinary arts teacher. We're not working with too much time in class, so we can't make nothing too major, but we're gonna make it fun. We're gonna make the best of it. So I'm excited to be here.
So at this point, Cooking with Kaya is in Streamer University. Things are going good. She's getting more views. But then something happens that make girls hate her for possibly a different reason. They stir up this drama about Cooking with Kaya having a boyfriend. And obviously, if you watch Streamer University at all, they had different parties, people were dancing, and it looks like Cooking with Kaya was dancing with somebody. And this somebody wasn't her quote-unquote boyfriend. This sparked more hate amongst girls, and Cooking with Kaya had to address the situation specifically.
How can you cheat with somebody you're not with? And what did I do? I'm okay. I'm great. I'm having fun.
Insecurities.
Streamers University. Hello?
This would be a cut and dry thing if it ended here, but the person that claimed to be Cooking with Kaya's boyfriend, he dropped receipts and it got some people really upset at Cooking with Kaya. These receipts seemed to split people in half. Some people were for Cooking with Kaya, some people were against her. But 16 million people seeing this, absolutely insane. It's no surprise that when Kaya was streaming later, she got some angry people in the chat, and that leads us to where we are now with this video.
I literally don't be doing nothing. It's just always something. When it comes to my name, it's just always something. It's so rare that I see positive stuff about me. All the hate and everything, nothing affects me no more. It's I have no feelings no more. All right, y'all, I'm finna just end for a little bit.
Do you think Cooking with Kaya is overhated or underhated? Let me know. But another member of Streamer University is catching strays on the internet. This streamer Dabo went viral for being chopped, but will it hurt him in the long run? Click here to find out.